be faster. Let me check. I'll open this Power BI. The last session we have seen about how to synchronize the slicer, how to create a slicer, how to synchronize the slicer. Now we'll see about bookmark and selection pane. After that we'll see about indexing, and then we'll see about some DAX formulas and functions also. Okay, so let me insert a page. I'll insert a page. In this page, based on a button wise, in one area, for example, I'm going to have a table here and I'm going to have a chart here in same area. So I will give two buttons here for the same report. I have two types or three types of data. So I will create two or three buttons. If a person is clicking on this button, it should show me only the table for it. If a person is clicking on this button, it should show me the chart in the same area. In the same area, I should show two types of reports. Two types of reports should be shown in the same area. Click off the button, it should change automatically. That's what we are going to do now using this bookmark and using this selection pane. Okay, so let me create two visuals. Any two visuals. Let us create some visual here. For example, let us take some new visual because already almost we have used all the visuals. Let me take some new. For example, I will go with the ribbon chart. So let me take this ribbon chart. Select this ribbon chart. I click on the ribbon chart now. Increase or decrease the height of this ribbon chart. As I told, let us take the simplest value because customers are hundreds and even the products are hundreds of products. That's why I'm taking a smaller one. The smaller one is only that region. Region is having only the 5 values. So that's why I'm taking region. Otherwise, you can take anything. So I'm taking this region. Let us drag the region name and drop into x-axis. Region we are dragging and dropping into the x-axis. Then let us take the total revenue or the profit margin, whichever you want. So let me take the total revenue. So I'll drag the total revenue and I drop it into y-axis. So it shows me a ribbon chart. It shows me a ribbon chart. When I place the cursor, it will show you when I place the cursor. Unfortunately, I am getting this chart. I am getting this chart. Why I am getting this chart is yesterday, this state year wise, we made a tooltip. Whenever I place the cursor on some region, this chart should appear. But I don't want to switch off this tooltip also because when I place the cursor, I should get some other tooltip. In ribbon, we have some other tooltip. But this is giving the chart as the tooltip. I don't want this chart as the tooltip. I want to switch off this tooltip and I want to get some other default tooltip. There is a default tooltip available for this ribbon. I want the default tooltip. So what I will do, select this chart, go to the format of it. Furthermore, there is some option called as legend. We'll explore it. Go to format your visual, general, scroll down. Don't switch off the tooltip. Don't switch off it because it should be on. Because when you place the cursor, I will get some other information. That information I'm not able to see. It's showing the tooltip of my report. So let us expand the tooltip. I'll expand the tooltip. The type of the tooltip, it says report page. No, it's not a report page. I don't want the chart. I want the default. There will be some other default tooltip in this particular chart. I want the default tooltip. So let us make it as default. So when I place the cursor, there is some default tooltip available. So it will show you the default tooltip here. North region, this is my revenue. And south region, this is my revenue. East region, west region, it shows my revenue. So this shows as a normal column chart. What's the difference between this other charts and this ribbon chart? So if you place the cursor on this column, it shows me the value here. But in between that north and south, there is an area available. When you place the cursor on that area, now it shows the difference between the north and south. So between the north and south, what is the difference? What is the change between the north and south? So whether the north is this and south is this, what is the total revenue between that? Whether there is a difference of 1 crore 76 lakhs. Same like this. When I place the cursor, it shows the difference between south and northeast. So when I place the cursor, as of now, it shows the ranking 1 because I didn't use anything for the legend. It will show the ranking 1 for everything. This is the difference between other charts and this ribbon chart. Now we'll add one more. Let me select this ribbon chart again. I'll go to the format. So add data to the visual. Let us take the invoice date. I'll take the invoice date year. I'll take the invoice date year, drag the year and drop it to the legend area. Drag the year and drop it to the legend area. I'm dragging the year and I'm dropping into the legend area. So now you can see there are 3 ribbons available here. If I check the north region, I think blue color is, light blue is 2023, 2024, 2025. In this central region, I think blue, dark blue is the highest. I think out of the 3 years, 2024 is having the highest revenue for the north central region. 2024, because that's coming on the top. Second is 2023, third is 2025. So it is sorted as per the highest to lowest. When you place the cursor, you can see central region 2024 is coming on the top because that has more revenue. 2023 is second, that has the second highest revenue for the central, and third is 2025. So like this, but when I go to the north region, highest is this blue is highest. 2023 is highest, 2024 is second highest, 2025 is third highest. And in between, when you place the cursor, it shows once again the difference between that. So this is a change in this ribbon chart. This is a small change in this ribbon chart. That's a difference between. So we will came to know which year we have better revenue for that regions. So for this US region also, I think 2023 is top, 2024 is second top, 2025 is third top. But when I go for the south region, I think 24 is first, 23 is second, 25 is third. Okay. So we have created a ribbon chart. Now, as I told, we are going to create one more visual here. And we are going to create a button, 2 buttons. If I click on the button number 1, I should show this ribbon chart. If I click on the button number 2, I should show some other visual, maybe a table or some other visual, maybe some other visual. Okay. So let us create one more visual. Time being, I am reducing the size because I need another visual. Time being, you can hide this also. You can hide it. I think we have discussed this yesterday. How do we hide this ribbon is, go to the selection, under selection, time being, I can hide this. I am putting a hide for this. I am hiding this. Time being, I am hiding this. Later you can unhide it. Just go to this eye open symbol and you can unhide it. So time being, I am hiding it. Now let me create another visual here. Let us create another visual. Maybe let me put a table, or we will draw some other chart. Maybe I will go with this area. Okay, area, a tree map, anything. Area chart is somewhat looks like a line chart. Tree map is an improvement of your next level of 3 levels. You can have it. Anything. You can select anything. So I'll go with the tree map. So I'm going with the tree map. Same thing. Let us go with region again. I'll drag the region into the category area. And I don't know what we have used. Total revenue. Total revenue again into the value area. It shows each region wise. North region, south region, east region, west region. What is my total revenue? Once again, same thing I am going to use here. Last for that, ribbon, what I used, I am going to use the same thing here. Maybe the year. Let us bring the invoice date year into the details. I am bringing the invoice date into the details here. So north region. So this area belongs to the, once again the tooltip is appearing. I will switch off the tooltip again. So let me go to the chart here. Go to format. Go to general. Go to tooltip. And make the tooltip as default. So when I place the cursor, north region for the year 2023. This is north region, year 2024. North region, year 2020. This is another visualization. But I think ribbon looks much good compared to this. But still, we have drawn 2 visualization here. So if I hide this, this one, This one visualization, this one is ribbon visualization, and this one is, there is one more visualization, that is your tree map. For my understanding, because both are named like this, total revenue by region. This is also total revenue by region. I don't know which is the tree map or which is the ribbon map. So let me give some meaningful name for it, for my understanding. Right click on this, or you can make a double click on this, just to make a double click, and I'm giving a name. This is tree map. For my understanding, I'm giving a name. The first one is tree map, and this one, double click, and this is ribbon chart. So we have two charts in one area. One I can hide. You can see the eye open symbol and unhide, and this is a hide or unhide. Okay. Now both are visible here. Both are visible. Now what are we going to do is, we are going to insert some buttons. Two buttons. If I click on one button, it should show me the ribbon chart. Another button, it should show me the tree map. So based on the button click, I want the chart should appear. Even you can put a table also. So let us insert some buttons. Insert, button, left arrow, right arrow, reset, black, back, information, help, bookmark, blank. So let us say this bookmark. Or you can say, you can put a blank button also. So blank also, that's your wish. So blank, and you can type something inside it. Left arrow also, left arrow, right arrow also, anything. Left arrow also. For my understanding, I am putting a bookmark. So a button is added here. A bookmark button is added here. I want to give some text inside it. After this bookmark is inserted, go to the right hand side, format button. Under format button, go to the styles. Go to the format, select the button, go to the format button, styles, text. Switch on the text and type some text here. Maybe I'm typing some text called as tree map. I'm typing some text called as tree map. So if I click on this, it should show me the tree map. If I click on one more button, it should show me the ribbon chart. That's our final output. That's what we want finally. So if I click on this first button, it should show me the tree map. If I click on the second button, it should show me the ribbon chart. So let me add another button. Or you can copy and paste and rename it also. I will copy and paste. Control C, Control V. And go to the format shape, styles, and I will rename this. This is ribbon chart. Okay. So two charts we have created, same area, and two buttons we have created. The next is going to be the final step. If you understand the procedure steps, it's very easy. No need for writing, programming or anything, coding, nothing is required. Done? Until this, over. Go to the button, insert a bookmark. After inserting a bookmark is inserted like this. I want to type something inside it. So go to button, styles, switch on the text and type something inside it. Done? Until this, clear? Because next is going to be an important process. Shall we move on? Now, see whether this selection pane is activated. If the selection pane is not activated, please activate it. How do we activate it? Go to the view tab. Under view tab, you can see the selection pane. It is switched on. If it is not switched on, please click on it. Switch on this. Now, and there is one more before the selection pane, bookmark. See, the bookmark is also switched on. Switch on the bookmark and switch on the selection pane. A time being, due to my screen size, time being, I'm collapsing this visualization because I want to see the screen better. I'm collapsing the visualization and I'm collapsing the data so that I can see only these two things. So two things I have opened. One is the selection. Second one is the bookmark. Now, first, let us do with the tree map. Now what I will do is select this ribbon chart. This ribbon chart should not be visible now. The ribbon chart should not be visible. So hide that ribbon chart. So first I selected the ribbon chart, hidden the ribbon chart. Selected the ribbon chart, hidden the ribbon chart. Then after selecting this ribbon chart, I have hidden the ribbon chart. Now only the tree map is visible for me. This area we want to capture it. This area I want to capture this area. This, after hiding it, I am seeing only the tree map. This thing I want to capture. How do we capture it? Add, bookmark, add. Go to bookmark, add it, give a name for this, some name. I'm giving a name as show tree map. We have hidden the ribbon chart. Tree map is visible. That part I captured and I saved it. That part I captured and I saved it. Now the next one. Hide the tree map. You can see hide the tree map. And unhide the ribbon chart. Hide the tree map. Unhide the ribbon chart. This area I want to capture. Now I want to capture this. Now I want to capture this. Add, give a name. So almost we have done. Show ribbon chart. Not only one chart, you can have 10, 20 charts and you can capture that area also. That's it. Almost we have done. Almost we have done. Now, last thing is we have to link it with this button. Last thing, we have to link it with that button. Go to the tree map. Go to the tree map. Format button. Now if you want, you can have this selection or you can close this also. A time being, you can close this also, no problem. Or you can have it also. That's your wish. I'm just collapsing it. Go to the format button. Select this tree map. Format button. When I click on the button, what should happen is I should show the tree map. When I click on this ribbon button, I should show the ribbon chart. That's all. Very simple. Link it. How do we link it? Select the tree map. Format button. Action. Go to action. Bookmark. Which bookmark we want to link? Show tree map. That's it. Very simple. Now select this ribbon chart. Format button. Bookmark. With which bookmark? With show ribbon chart. That's it. We have done. Let me check whether it's working. If I publish it straight away, you can make a click. Since we have not published it, what we have to do now? Yesterday also we did it. If you have not published it, you have to control and click. Control and click on the ribbon chart. It shows me the ribbon chart. Control and the tree map. It shows the tree map. If I select the ribbon chart, it shows the ribbon chart. If I select the tree map, it shows the tree map. So whatever you click, based on that, your charts are changing here. After publishing, you have to just make a click here. After publishing, you can just make a click. No need for control key also. So save the bookmark and assign the bookmark. That's the concept. Done? Clear? Practicing seems to be easier, but practicing is vital. You have to press the control key and click it. Don't click it straight away. So like this, you can have multiple buttons also. Whatever the button you click, accordingly the visual will change. Even visual filtering, everything also can be changed here. So control, I click on tree map, we are getting tree map. Control and click on ribbon, we are getting the ribbon chart. What time? From where? From the starting. Bookmark create na, first one now. I have to delete and recreate it. So I have two visuals. இந்த மாதிரி என்கிட்ட ரெண்டு விஷுவல், ஒன்று ட்ரீ மேப் இருக்கு, ஒன்று சார்ட் இருக்கு. பட்டனும் சரி பண்ணிட்டு கிரியேட் பண்ணிட்டோம். இப்போ ட்ரீ மேப் மட்டும் விசிபிளா இருக்க மாதிரி பண்ண போறோம். The tree map should be visible. This ribbon chart should be hidden. கரெக்டா? ஸோ அப்போ என்ன பண்ணுறேன், ரிப்பன் செலக்ட் பண்ணி ஐ செலக்ட் த ரிப்பன் சார்ட், ஹைட் இட். இப்போ ஒன்லி ட்ரீ மேப் இஸ் விசிபிள். இதை ஒரு ஷார்ட் எடுத்து போகிறோம், ஸ்க்ரீன்ஷாட்டாக சேவ் பண்ணி வச்சுப்போம். ஹவு டு வி சேவ் இட்? இப்போ என்ன விசிபிளாக இருக்குது? ட்ரீ மேப் தான் விசிபிளாக இருக்குது. ஆட், அதுக்கு ஒரு பேர் கொடுத்துருங்க, ஷோ ட்ரீ மேப். ஸோ இப்போ இந்த ஒரு ஷார்ட் எடுத்து இது ஒரு பிக்சராக எடுத்து ஃபோட்டோ எடுத்து ஒட்டிக்கிட்டான்னு வச்சுக்கலாம். நெக்ஸ்ட்டு இப்போ இதை ஹைடு பண்ணிக்கிறேன். ஐ ஹைடு திஸ் ரிப்பன் சார்ட். ஸோ ஐ ஹைடு திஸ் ட்ரீ மேப் அண்ட் விசிபிள் த ரிப்பன். ரிப்பன் சார்ட்டை இப்போ விசிபிளாக வச்சுக்கிறேன். ட்ரீயை ஹைடு பண்ணிக்கிறேன். அங்கே பண்ண முடியாது மேடம், இங்கே தான் பண்ண முடியும். இங்கே தான் கிளிக் பண்ண முடியும். இங்கே இப்படி இருந்தால் தான் ஹைடிங். when the eye is closed like this is hidden. Eye is open like this. See whether that is overriding the tree map. Tree map is visible again. So வர மாட்டேன். I will finish off this and I'll go. இது ஒரு ஷார்ட் எடுத்துக்கிறோம் சார். இது ஒரு ரிப்பன் மேப்பை விசிபிளாக வச்சுக்கிட்டு ஐ எம் டேக்கிங் a shot for this. Add bookmark and I'll give a name for it. show ribbon. அவ்வளோதான். இப்போ இதை கிளிக் பண்ணா இந்த ட்ரீ மேப் ஷோ ஆனோம், இதை கிளிக் பண்ணா ரிப்பன் ஷோ ஆகும். அதான் இப்போ அசைன் பண்ண போறோம். ஃபைனலாக செலக்ட் த ட்ரீ மேப், ஆக்ஷன், புக் மார்க். ஸோ இதை கிளிக் பண்ணா எந்த புக் மார்க் ஓப்பன் ஆகணும்? ஷோ ட்ரீ மேப்ன்ற புக் மார்க் ஓப்பன் ஆகும். அங்கே கீழே வந்துருக்கு பாருங்க, ஷோ ட்ரீ மேப். அதை அசைன் பண்ணிக்கிங்க. இதை கிளிக் பண்ணா ஷோ ட்ரீ மேப்ன்ற புக் மார்க் ஓப்பன் ஆகும். when I click this bookmark, show ribbon open ஆகும். when I click this the ribbon chart should open. That's all. இப்போ நீங்க செக் பண்ணி பார்த்துருங்க. when I click this tree map, the tree map will appear. when I click this ribbon, the ribbon will appear. கண்ட்ரோல் வச்சு கிளிக் பண்ணா ஸ்ட்ரைட்டாக கிளிக் பண்ணக்கூடாது. you should not click it straight away. You have to press the control key and click it. Done. So let us switch off this bookmark. Even you can mark anything like this. You can mark anything. Now you can have multiple visuals and you can mark it also. I have did with only one, two visuals. You can have multiple visuals also. You can bookmark anything like this. I can filter a particular year and bookmark it. A particular year, bookmark it. Anything you can bookmark. Now I will switch off this bookmark. I will switch off the selection also. Before moving on to the indexing, another part, let us see the important one of RLS. I will give a name for this page. This page we have explored about bookmarks. Okay. This page we have discussed about bookmark. So I believe we have around 11 pages. We'll see indexing of your page next. Before that, let us see about RLS. Row level security. Dynamic row level security and manual row level security. We'll see both. I place the cursor on some empty area. Let me expand this data. Let me expand this visualization. I think that's not required, but still, that's my default. That's why I'm expanding. Now, what are we going to do is I'm going to send this report to someone else. Maybe I think we don't have country-wise, we have only region-wise. I want to send this report to a particular region, maybe only the South region people. They can view the report only for the South region. North region people can view the report only for the North region. So I can manually set this and send it, or dynamically I can set this. Both are possible. First, let us start with the manual one. We'll start with the manual one. Go to any visual or go to any page. Go to the tab called as modeling. Just go to the tab of modeling. Click on the tab modeling. Under tab of modeling, there is a separate tab called as security. Frequently, if you go to the frequently asked question in interview of Power BI, This will be the first question. Row level security. Okay. So go to this modeling. Under modeling, security. Let us go to security. And I click on manage roles. Click on manage roles. Go to security. Click on manage roles. It opens a dialog box. As I told, we are going to set a manual row level security. Manual row level security. So click on new. I click on new. For example, this report is only for the south regions. I want to set this for only the south region. South region users. So it will show you only the report concerned with south region. So manage roles. I clicked on the new roles and I given a role here, name of the role, and which table, based on which table is region details table. Click on the region details table. Click on the region details table. There is a 3 dot on the region details table. Sorry, not 3 dot. You can see here straight away. 3 dot is for copy. So click on this new. Select the region details. Click on this new. Select this region details because I want to filter only the south region. Select the region details and go to new. So let us click on new. And it says country is equal to, no, it's not country is equal to. Let us say region name is equal to what? South. Spelling and case sensitive. Please be careful on that. So I'm creating a role so that they can see only the south region data. Okay. Save. So I have created a new role, south region users, which will show you only the south region data. Successfully applied role changes. Fine. Let us create one more also. Let us create one more. Let me create new. Maybe let us say for the another region, maybe the north region. North region. Or we can say 2 regions at a time also. Probably we'll see it in the next part. North region users. You can make it for country wise. You can make it for product wise. Let me select the region details. New. Once again, I'll say region name equal to north. Of course. Given option here, no, new. Can add further more.
So now we have selected region details. Suppose after selecting north, within north I want
go to the some other.
Okay, then
Go to payment type and add a route. I am selected in this region only. So go to the payment record. They can see only the cash payments.
So within north,
cash payments.
Within north only ASM.
Correct. So as of now, I selected only one. You can add furthermore also. New one person can see the north as well as the south. North as well as the east means you can add one more rules also. We'll see that. So let me save this. I'm saving this. Yes. So 2 users we have created. And say close. So it's closed. Now I want to see, let me go to some other page where we have the region name. So then only I can understand whether it's filtering or not. Anyway, you can see it here. The data will get filtered accordingly. But still I want to go to some page where we have applied some region names. Now let us go to the modeling. Under modeling, view as security. Above the security, view as. So click on view as. So click on view as here. Which role? I want to view it as north region role. Select the north region user and I say OK. So if I say OK, it will show you only the report of north region. So it shows the north region report only. If you go to any pages, all the pages, it will show only north region details. Only the north regions. All the pages. So only north region will be displayed in all the pages.
we are sending this
No, as of now, you have to publish it here. Now you have to publish and send it. Next one we'll see dynamic. Based on the username, it will change automatically. That's the next part. This, if you want to send this to North user, what you have to do it is, now you have to publish it. So publish it and send it to the North user. Suppose I want to send it to South region, I have to go to view. As I told, this is manual, not dynamic. This is not dynamic. I select North South region and I say okay. Only South region will be filtered here. Only South region will get filled. Stop viewing, it comes back to the normal. This is manual way of row level security. Manual way of row level security. But how do we make the dynamic row level security? That's very vital, that's very important, that's very useful. So based on their email ID, it will change. Based on the username. Okay, let us see the dynamic row level security. So here, what I did is, I repeat the process again. First, we have gone to the modeling. We have gone to the manage rules. We have created two different rules. North region users, South region users. And I typed South region and I selected the region details. And I added region name and I given North. So they can see only, it will filter only the North region and it will show only the report for North region. Which I don't prefer. You cannot create. Here I have 5 regions, okay. Suppose I have 20 countries report, 20 countries. I cannot create 20 users like this, which is very common. Every time I cannot do this. And at 20 times I cannot publish it and 20 times I cannot send it, which is very complicated. So let us see how to make a dynamic row level security. For this, first of all, we have to, either you create a table in Excel and import it, or create a table in Power BI itself. Let us create a table in Power BI itself. Okay. Let me go to the enter data. I think yesterday also we have explored this. Go to the home tab. Under home tab, enter data. So go to the home tab. On the home tab, you can see enter data. So let me click on enter data. So it opens a new dialog box. So it will open a new dialog box now. And what's the name of the table? Let us give some name called as user table. This is my user table. What is the column names? So let me give the column name. First column, let us double click, and this is my region name. If you give the same name, it will be very useful so that it automatically connects with your region table. So try to give the same name. What is the name available on the region details? If we are giving a different name, you have to manually connect it. Manually connect it, as we did yesterday. Employee ID. The name is not identical, so it's not connecting. You have to connect it. If you are giving the same name, I believe this is a name available in the region table. Same name is available. So I have given the region name, and I will add one more column. That column name is maybe email ID. So I have given 2 columns. One column is the region name. Another column is my email ID. So let us say it's a region name. I type the region name here, South region. And I'm going to give some email ID. If you have the email ID, you can copy and paste to some other link or some other area. I'm giving some sample, dummy. As of now, I'm going to give some dummy email ID. Maybe ABC at something, outlook.com. Anyway, I'm not going to log in through this. We'll test it. While logging in, it will work. For North region. So for example, for this abcoutlook.com, I'm going to give a permission for both. He can see North as well as he can see South. So let me add the same email ID here. abc at outlook.com. Maybe I will add one. Can I edit this? Yes, we'll see how to edit this. West region, maybe something, some email ID, XYZ at outlook.com. So we'll edit this later also. So we have created a separate table. We have created a table Go to Home tab and edit the data and give a name for the table. The table name is user table. One column is the region name, another column is the email ID. Load. Click on load. So when you click on load, you would have noticed there is a table created on the right hand side. You can go to the right hand side and you can see there is a table created in the name of, yes, it's creating, yes. User table, there is a table called as user table which was created on the right hand side. Just load the table. When I scroll down to the last, you can see there is a new table available because I think it's in an alphabetical order. You can see at the last there is a user table available. There is a table called as user table. How can I check the data for this user table? I don't know what are all the columns, what are all the rows available. How do we check this? Go to the table view. In table view, you can click on the user table and you can see these are all the columns available here. So region name, South abc@outlook.com, North region also abc@outlook.com, West region also abc@outlook.com. Right? How can I add a new data here? Suppose I forgot to add the East region or Central region. How can I add it now? I want to add it now. No other go. You cannot add it here. This is for enter data, means you will enter a new data. But I want to modify this table. I want to add or I want to modify it. Where it is? Here. The edit query will go to? Power Query. Yes, very good. We have to go to Power Query only. Very good. We have to go to Power Query, transform data, right click, go to Edit Query now. I'll go to Edit Query. In Edit Query, where can I edit this? Let me go to my Edit Query. It's opening now. Power Query is opening. Yesterday we did the settings. If you want to add a new data, yes, you can see the applied settings. Under applied settings, go to the source. Applied setting, go to the source. Under source, click on this right hand side settings. You can see the same table will open here where we can edit it. If you want to modify, if you want to add furthermore, you can add it here. Let us say, for example, I want to add one more region, Central. Maybe the same XYZ, or you can add one more also. WERTY. Okay. So we are given the region, what are all the permissions? Like this, you can add some multiple columns also. So if they are logging in through this email ID, they can see only the South region data. If they are logging in through this XYZ at email, you have to give your company email ID properly. I'm just giving a dummy ID here. So if they are logging in through this QWERTY@outlook.com, they can see only the South region data. But still it's not over. We have to do something here. We didn't link it as of now. So we have added the data into new table. Let me load this data. Close and apply. I'm loading this data into Power BI now. See whether the relationship is automatically created between this user table and region table. If the relationship is automatically created, it should be created because I have given the same name, region created. Tell me, how can I check whether the relationship is created or not? How do we check it? Go to the model view. So let me go to the model view here. And let me add a new layout here. Let me add a new layout. Just a minute. I will add a new layout. Morning, I think we have explored this. So let me add a new layout and check. I think it should be connected. If it is not connected, let me go to the plus symbol. Let me put the table, user table here. This user table is the one which we have created just now. And that region details table, I will bring it here. See whether this region name and region name is connected. If it is not connected, drag it and connect it. It should be connected because I have given the same name. That's the reason I have given the same name. So if you are not given the same name, you should have connected this. So the region name. So that when I click, if the table that filter, if particular email ID, it will map with the region name and it will connect with the region name. It will filter all the region names. All the table, only the region name will get filtered. So we have created a table and we have given the usernames, email IDs, and we have given the region name. So now we have connected this user table and the region table. That's it. Finally, we have to do one step. Final step, we have to do one step here. Last and final step. If it is not connected, please connect this. Please do connect this. If it is connected, fine. If it is not connected, please connect it. Go to the report view again. Go back to the report view. Or you can do it in the table view also, no problem. Go to the modeling tab. Go to the modeling tab. Manage roles. Go to the modeling tab. Click on manage roles. Click on manage roles. Let us give some name. New role. So let us give the dynamic rules here. I'll give some name. Dynamic users. Okay. So dynamic users. Enter. Filter. Dynamic user. Let us go to the region details table, because in this region details tables only we have the region names. Go to the region details table. New. And here, sorry, not the region details table. Sorry, I will delete this. It should be user table, correct. Region details table, I am not going to apply the filter. So let us remove the filter. User table. Go to the user table. New, because based on the user login, whatever the email ID they are giving, based on that it should apply the filter. Email ID should be what? I don't know. I don't know what my user will type. I don't know what the user ID will be. One can log in through ABC, another one can log into XYZ, another one can log into QRT. Based on the login, it should change automatically. So what we do is, go to the user table, filter, new, email ID is equal to, you cannot type any values here. So what you do is, switch to DAX editor. Switch to DAX editor. Email ID is equal to user, just type USER, user principal name. User principal name. That means the name which they are logging in. Every Power BI is logged in through your email ID. Correct. Your email ID is the principal name for that Power BI login. Your name at yourcompanyname.com. So that's defined in this user principal name. User principal name. Email ID is equal to the user principal, what they are logging in, through which email ID they are logging in. Okay, save it. So let us click on save. Successfully applied this role. Yes, I will close this. Publish it and check if they are logging in through that email ID, it will work. But let me check it here. I want to check this in Power BI. So let me go to some table where we have the, once again, the region names so that I can identify easily. So go to the modeling tab again. Go to the view as, under view as, dynamic users. Select the dynamic users. But how do we give the email? Dynamic user means which user? I want to test it. Dynamic user. Select the dynamic user. Select the other user and type that email ID here. Because I will not log in through that email. For testing, I am doing it. What is the email ID? First email ID is I have given abc@outlook.com. Outlook.com. That's my email ID I am giving here. Okay. So dynamic user, I have given abc@outlook.com. So it shows only the north and south. Because for ABC, I have linked only the north and south. For the ABC, I have linked only the north and south. Let me try one more. View all. And instead of ABC, let us say XYZ. So he said, I don't know which region I have given. Okay. For XYZ, only the west region is shown here. US, not XYZ. Let us say whatever the email ID they are logging in. I say QWERTY, QWERTY. For a checking I'm viewing, but no need for us to check, just to publish it. Whatever the email ID they are logging in, based on that email ID, it will show you the report accordingly. Dynamic row level security. Come back, stop viewing. Have you given the manage role user principal name? Have you linked it? Then it should. View as, click on view as, select the dynamic role. On the others, you have to type your email ID. Dynamic user. On the other user, type the email ID. Done? Challenges? Buildings? Copy and paste it. Better to copy, go to Teams or go to Outlook, copy it and paste it. Publish it and send it to him, let him log in through. I gave his email. Okay. Right. Let us see the index. Indexing of your pages. Like app, I cannot publish this report like this. I have 10 or 12 pages. My user will not get interested to see go to every pages and see it. So we are going to create an index like a table of content. Let us see how to make an index. Let me add a new page. In old version, you have to manually do this. Latest version, Power BI will take care of it. We have to just link it and we have to add some buttons, like that's all. Go to plus symbol, new page. Add a new page. This page is going to be my main menu. This page, the page 1. I have added a new page. This page is my main menu. I'm giving some name. The name of this page is main menu. Add your company logo and other things. That's your wish. All the decoration you can do it here. Now let us go to the new insert. Go to the insert. Under insert, button. Go to insert, button, navigator. In other applications, even if you're using the Power App or anything, we have to manually create a navigator. We have to navigate it manually. But this Power BI has a powerful option. It automatically creates the navigator. So go to the button under, but that's the reason I asked you to give some meaningful name for each and every page. So go to the navigator, under navigator, page navigator. So click on the navigator, page navigator. Click on the page navigator. Very simple. It automatically creates the page navigator for us. Whatever the page available here, all the pages are automatically displayed here. Home page, top 10 customer, customer detail, analysis, grouping, what if, tree map, switch field, new visuals, all the pages are displayed here. Only one page which is not displayed. This page is not displayed. The reason is this page we made it as tooltip. That page is not displayed. Even I don't want this customer details page also, because customer details page we are making a drill through. And even I don't want this main menu also. Main menu is this menu actually. This is my main page. This page also I don't want it. Yes. How can I remove this? And I don't like this layout. My layout can be left to right. It can be top to bottom also. Select this navigator, right hand side, format navigator, pages. Go to the navigator, format navigator, pages, show. You can switch off this, but sometimes some pages I want it, some pages I don't want it. Means you can see show, expand it, and you can manually switch on and switch off the pages. For example, customer details page, I don't want it. Main menu, I don't want it. So I switched off that customer details page. I switched off the main menu page also. Now, go to the grid layout. The pages, we have switched on, switched off the pages. Sorry. Go to the grid layout. Go to this grid layout. I'll scroll down. And how you want this grid layout? Horizontally, vertically. Vertically, horizontally, grid. So let us say vertical. But unfortunately, nothing is displayed. The reason is height is very small. Let me increase the height. Yes. And decrease the width. I place it on my center of the page. Almost we are done. We have to do one more two activities actually. Right. So we have inserted the bookmark. Sorry, we inserted the page navigator. Let me put if you want to put a title, text box, you can add the title. That are all the other things you try to do. Now, final two things you have to do it is all the other page except the main menu. All the other page except the main menu. Two things we have to do. Insert, yes. Button, back. Just to put the back button, nothing, just to put the back. Insert, button, back. Maybe it's on the top left, you can have it on the top left, or you can have it somewhere else on the bottom. I'm placing somewhere else on the bottom right. You can place it wherever you want. And I copy this, Control C. Go to all the pages, Control V. Copy and paste it in all the pages. I think customer details, it will be already available on the top left. Even state year wise also it will be on the top left, or you can place it on the bottom. So we are pasting this in all the pages except that main menu. Except the main menu, we are placing it in all the 10 pages. I am placing it at the bottom right. You can place it anywhere as per your wish. Control V, Control V. This is my last page. So no other go, you have to copy and paste it manually. Another last and final step is except that main menu page. Right click, hide. Right click, hide. Right click, hide. No other go, you have to do it manually. Right click, hide. Right click, hide. Except that main menu page. All the other pages you have to hide it. All the pages except that main menu page, hide it. Now place the cursor on that main menu. Place the cursor on that main menu. Home tab. Publish. Go to Home tab. Publish. Save. Where you want to publish? Let us publish in the same workspace which we have created yesterday. I will publish in the same workspace. Daimler tire trial training. Publish it in the same workspace. It is getting published. Successful. Open this Power Business transaction on Power BI. Now you can notice only one page will be visible. That's the main menu page. No other pages are visible here. So let me show it on the full screen. Suppose I want to see top 10 customer page. Click on the top 10 page. It goes to the top 10 automatically and shows only the top 10 pages report. Back. There is a back button. Click on back. Comes to the main screen. I want to see that tree, decomposition tree. Click on decomposition tree. It shows only the decomposition tree. Back. Comes back to the main screen. So click. So only one page is visible.
If I'm giving access in this workspace to him whose mail IDs I have already entered here, so he'll be able to view only those things.
How you are viewing? Whether he is a part of the workspace or he is.
No, he's not. Can I give only link to him or can I give access to him in this?
How do you give that?
My
He should be the
member.
part of the workspace. Then only you can give that.
I'll right now give access.
Then he can
He can edit it. He can change the normal. He can view all.
publish after publishing only. User will name it from the அதே ரீசன் ரெண்டாவது நாலு பேரும் சேர்த்து அவுட்லெட்லயோ தனித்தனியா நாலு பேர்னா நாலு ரூபா அப்போ குரூப் But we have made some changes, no? We have to republish it again. Publish it again. If we refresh it, only the data will get upgraded, not the new visuals. If they are adding some new visual, you have to republish it again.
Even though we save it in offline.
If you are making some changes in the source, any new changes except the data, you have to republish it again. If you add the data, then refresh.
Same name if we publish, so
Correct.
if we change the name, then again you have to save it.
Correct. Okay. Now, this report we have published. Now this report is in online. Now this report is in online now. So times row level security will happen. Normally email ID. How you are logging into this? Okay. Now, this report is published. We'll see two chapters here. This report is published online. For example, I'll go to any one of the report. I'll go to the top 10 customers. From multiple reports, can I make a new dashboard from multiple reports? For example, I have 10 pages of reports. I want to take one page, maybe this donut chart, I want to put it as a separate dashboard. And another page or another visual or another file, I have another report. I want to combine all the report and make it as one dashboard. So how can I make a dashboard within multiple reports? Then we'll see how to make an app also. How do we make a multiple reports, report dashboard? Select this pie chart or donut chart. On the top, you can see there is an option called as pin visual. You can see there is an option called as pin visual. Click on that pin visual. On this pin visual, if you already have created a dashboard, you can pin it to the dashboard. If you're not created a dashboard, let me create a dashboard name, new dashboard. And let for this dashboard, maybe I give a name, my dashboard. So I select this dashboard and say my dashboard and pin it. Okay, I will go to the dashboard later. It says you can go to the dashboard now. I can go to that later. So this is one page, some report. It can be from different file also, or different report also. As of now, I have only one report. I'll go to some other page. Maybe I'll go to this tree map and select the tree map and pin it, pin visual. I can pin it to my dashboard. So like this, you can get the reports from different files and you can make that as one dashboard also. You can have different files and you can make it as one dashboard. Go to that workspace, Daimler training workspace. You can notice there is a dashboard. There is a separate table called as dashboard. If I click on the dashboard, so whatever the tables you have pinned, that will be available here. So this is from two different files or two different pages. We can pin it to a separate dashboard. From two different files also you can get it. If you have two different files or two different reports, based on two different reports, you can create a separate dashboard. From multiple reports, multiple pages, multiple files, you can make a dashboard. Okay. Very few charts, but it should be in the same workspaces. Very few chart may have it. Assume, I don't know how many reports. Actually, we have published only one. I have published two reports because I have given, due to that, I have created two reports here and published business transaction, two business transaction. That is one more report. Or I can publish another report in the same thing and I can make it as one app. I have two or three or multiple reports. I want to make all the reports into one report. For example, let me close this. Let me open some other report. I will close this report, or you can open some report which you have already created report. You can open some other report which you have already created. Some other report, any report. Any report, you can open any report. I think yesterday in some trainings we have created some report yesterday. Transaction data is the report which I have created yesterday or day before, sorry. So I have another report. Already we have published one report in that workspace. Now I am going to open another report. This report also I am going to publish it in the same workspace. Let it open. I will publish it in the same workspace. And then we'll see how to make an app out of it. If you have opened any other report, please go to publish and publish in the same workspace where you published this earlier report. Earlier report you have published, same area you published this report also. Any report, you can open any report as per your wish. Open some other report and publish in the same workspace. Same space. Yes, report I have created 2 or 3 days before for the same Daimler team. This report I am going to publish it. Publish in the same workspace. You have to publish it on the same workspace where we early published that report. Taking some time. The Daimler trial training workspace. I select it and I publish it in the same workspace. So it will say success. Yes. Let's get 10-20 reports also. Got it? So I have published 2 reports in the same workspace. Let me go to that workspace and I refresh this now. Because just now I published it. So in this workspace, I have 2 different types of reports. There are 2 reports available in this workspace. Yes. The transaction data is one workspace. The business transaction 2 is another workspace. Another report. Like this, you can have 3 or 4 reports. You would have created 3 or 4 reports. Maybe your team people, someone would have created a report. You would have created a report. All the report combined together, I make it as one app. So go to that workspace. I'll go to the workspace. I selected the workspace. All the reports in the workspace is displayed here. Sorry. So I'll go to that workspace. All the report in the workspace is created here. Now go to the workspace on the top. Yesterday we did this manage access. Before the manage access, there is an option called as create app. Click on create app. What is the name of the app? You can give any name. As I told, I will say trial. This is Daimler trial app. What is the name of this description of the app? That's your wish. Sample trial. And what is the app background color? Anything. You can change your color for the background. I maintain the same color. Next. So create app. And we are given a name for the app. We are given some description for the app. Of course, the logo. If you want to add or you can delete the logo. Add a content. Now on the left hand side, add content. You can click here on the arrow mark. Or you can add a link, or I can click here. I can click on add content. I want to add this transaction data report. And I want to add this business transaction report. So like this, I have 4 or 5 reports. Even this dashboard also I can add. So I can add 4 or 5 reports here. Add it. Yes. Next. Add audience means you can add the participant who overall can be the participant of this app. You can add it. You can add the participant name here, or I can give it to the entire organization. Entire organization can view it, or you can give a specific limit to user names. As of now, I am not giving anything. Let us publish this app. Says it will take 5 minutes, but it will not take 5 minutes actually. So it has published now. This link you can share it within your Daimler team. Within your Daimler team, you can publish it. But you can copy the link and you can send it to others also, or you can just go to the app, and I'm seeing how this app is working. So 3 report put together, I made one app. 3 report put together. You can see here. First report is the transaction data. Under that there are some reports. There are 3 reports available. This is one more dashboard. Under that we have some reports. This is my dashboard. Under that we have report. 4 or 5 reports to put together. We made it as one report, one chart, one app. So in transaction data, we can see this report. This is one report, and this is report number 2, and this is report number 3. So 5 or 6 report, you can make it as one single report. You can make 5 pages, 10 pages, and make it as one page like this, which we did in the last session. That's your index page. All the report, you can share it in one dashboard. You can pin the app, pin the visual. Now you have combined all this app and we made it as one. 10 reports, 20 reports, you can make it as one report. So everything combined, we can have one report like this. One single report. Multiple report, combined one report. Okay. So this create app, this pin to dashboard will work only if you are using the licensed version of Power BI. If you are using free license, this option may not be available. I think you are all using the pro license, so it should be there. Okay. Right.
Can you share this app?
Have it. Share. Copy links. Chat in Teams. Go back to the same workspace. Back. I'll go back to that workspace. Sorry, not this workspace. Daimler trial workspace.
Take app.
Three dot, you can delete this. It should be on it. I have created many apps and I deleted it.
So unpublished app.
Unpublish it without publishing. Unpublishing is we don't want, we are reverting back the publishing.
No, it is created.
No. There should be list of app here. You should get the list of app here where we can simply select it and three dot and you can delete it. That should be an option. It should show all the list. Oh, 1 minute. Browse. To get all the app name here. That's why I'm very good. Okay. I'll go to the home. Under home you can see my app or you can see the recent app where your app should be there somewhere else.
Yeah, super.
My apps it's not. It is taking some time. That's why it will take 5 or 10 minutes. It's not coming here. If it comes here and you have to put three dot and you have to delete it. My app, you should get the list of app. It says it will take 5 minutes. Let us see. If they are giving a permission, you can open. That's what it did. 5 or 10 minutes. It said it will take 5 or 10 minutes to get updated.
How to reach if I want to add another report?
We have an option now. Here I got it, and I can go here, and I can go to the three dot, and you can remove that. It's taking some time.
So can you click this application?
1 minute. I will go to that workspace. Daimler trial workspace. It is It will take some time, sir. App will take some time. You want to update the app, right?
Yes, I want to.
Update. Update app. Says it will take 5 or 10 minutes. That's what. For app, I think it is taking some time. Go to the content here. I didn't update, sorry. Go to the content here, second button, and you can add the content. So here you have an option, sir. Content, and you can add the content further. App may take some time. Second button.
വണ്ടി കൊണ്ടുവന്നിട്ടുള്ള സാധനം വീണ്ടും തിരിച്ചു പോയി പിന്നെ വീണ്ടും അതൊക്കെ എടുത്തു ആ സാധനമൊക്കെ വന്ന് എടുത്തു മാറ്റാൻ അപ്രൂവൽ ഇപ്പൊ വണ്ടി മെമ്പർ വീണ്ടും കൊണ്ട് ഇപ്പൊ വീണ്ടും വണ്ടി വർഷത്തിൽ ഒരുപാടുണ്ട് ഒന്നും ചോദിച്ച് ഇടപെട്ടതാക്കിയ
Pin the So the last few minutes we will explore about some measures and DAX. Okay, so before starting the measures and DAX, I believe we'll take a short break and come back. We'll explore some, maybe half an hour or 45 minutes, we'll explore some new DAX, some measures and DAX. What is the usage of DAX? We already seen. We will create some DAX also, 2 or 3, at least 5 or 6 DAX minimum. We'll try to do it after the break. I will try, sir. What now? So I'll open that file, or sorry, this is a different file, transaction data. I'll close and open the file which we are working in for last 2 days. I'll open the same file. We'll see a small tips about that mobile layout. We'll see a small tips about the mobile layout. Then we will see some tips about measures and DAX. So I'll open the same file. Business transaction 2. So when I am publishing the report, how my end user is going to view this report? Whether they are going to view this report on a desktop, on a laptop like this, or they are going to view this report in their mobile or a tab. So based on their screen, it will change automatically. But you have to give the layout. You can customize the layout. Power BI will help us also. Power BI will help us to create a layout. Even you can create your own layouts also. I think it's very simple. You can even, it's a straightforward. Even you can explore it very easily. Let me load the data. The reason my system has slowed down is yesterday I have installed that software of Power BI Gateway. That's why it's taking more time. I removed it, but I didn't restart the system. Yes. Okay. Just a minute. So you see there are 2 options available on the left hand side. There is something called as desktop layout. There is something called a layout. Let me go to any one of the page where we have multiple reports. Let me go to the home page itself. I'll go to the home page. Here we have multiple visuals. So when you see a report on your desktop screen, it looks like this. But same report, I want to publish it in the mobile. Someone is going to see only one publishing. It's not required. You have to publish it twice, once in desktop or mobile. That's required. You have to publish it once. The layout will change automatically. You can see there is an option available here, mobile layout. So just to click on the mobile layout. When I click on the mobile layout, just a minute. Yes, auto layout. It will automatically create a layout. You can see manually you can drag and drop. Suppose I want the title should come on the top, means you can manually drag and bring the title on the top. Or there are 2 options available. Auto create mobile layout. Or on the right hand side also there is an option called as auto create mobile layout. Both are same. So it automatically creates a layout for us. So you can see it adjusts here. You can manually scroll and you can manually remove this. Suppose my title is not visible. So I can bring this slicer here and I can increase the height of the title here. So like this manually also you can change it and you can increase or decrease. I want the total revenue should come here. So by default it automatically adjusts the layout. Even you can manually change the layout also. So I want total revenue should be displayed here. I want the target revenue should be displayed here. Oh, don't change the font size. Yes. If you change the font size, then there will be a problem. Even the font size will change in your desktop layout also. Only the layout to be changed. Don't change your font size, colors and other things. It will change in both areas. Change only the layouts. Where it has to be placed. That's all. Layout means where the option to be placed. Where the slicer, where the option to be placed. Don't change any other things. And when I come to this desktop layout, it will be as it is. As you look it in the desktop. That's all. So when they see the report in the mobile, this is how it will look like. When they see the same report in this desktop, this is how it will look like.
And normally in mobile, there will be notification to
And that better based on that it will change automatically. First you will get the title, then you will get the slicer, then you will get it.
once we create the app, normally what happens, even if you don't create mobile,
See this
just
like
desktop
this,
in this
like the desktop, but they have to move and they have to see it, right?
once we create this mobile app,
It will be as a mobile layout.
Mobile layout.
Mobile layout. How it is shown here as it is. How it is shown as it is. So that's what I told you. You have to put it in different rows. Drag it and or manually, as I told you, will go to some other page. Manually, you can drag and drop. Suppose I want this table, I want this report should be here. So increase it like this. Then I want it, this should be here. Either you have to set it manually.
Suppose I have one text box in a vertical form. And while I want to have
Vertical means, Rosa, I will put this text. You are saying this is a text box.
no text, no, this card.
This is my card. Okay.
Suppose we have multi cards.
Mm.
If I want to switch it and fit in the mobile screen,
No, how you are changing the layout to what do you call vertical to horizontal. The layout will change into horizontal. Here also it will change into horizontal. As I told, it's only the layout, adjusting the size, height, and width. That's all. Publishing is common.
I
Correct.
can see all the updates.
Auto layout is working fine. Otherwise, you have to manually drag and drop.
What if in mobile?
How can you add a mobile? No. It's one publishing, right? Now, finally, what you do is unknowingly sometimes using the mouse, I may drag and drop and I may move this visual to some other area. So, better to lock it. After everything is over, it's better to lock it. Go to the View tab. Under View tab, you can see there is an option called as Lock Objects. So, just make a lock of this so that your object will get locked so that you cannot, in future, unknowingly, if you drag and drop while showing the report, you drag and drop and you can move it, you cannot move it now. So it will be locked. All the pages, not for a particular pages, all the pages. All the pages. Finally, you have to do this finally, not now. After all the reports are over, I want to lock this so you can, that locking means the moving of your object. Other things is okay. Interactive, slicer, that are all fine. Only the moving of the object will be locked. You cannot move the object to other positions. So the lock object which is common for all the pages, not for a particular pages, all the pages. Okay. Let us explore some DAX here. Let me start with the basics of simple DAX. We'll see 2 or at least 4 or 5 DAX minimum. Let me go to a new page. Now remove the lock object because I'm going to insert something. Finally, you do this. I'll remove the lock and I will add a new page here. Now we are going to create some visuals. Let me take a table. I will insert a table. I'm inserting a table, small table. Let us take something here. Anything. I will take a, maybe as usual, the smaller one, region wise. I'll tag the region wise and I'll put this total revenue here. I have inserted a simple table and I dragged the total revenue here. Fine. So we got region wise sum of total revenue. Out of this, for example, I want to create, just to be, as I told, we'll start with the simple one. I want to bring a total revenue only for the south region. Overall, what is my region? What is my total? Out of this, what is a total for that particular region? Or for a particular customer or for a particular product. Okay. So let us create this just to remember. I am just remembering the name. It's around 10 crore 33 lakhs 21,298 978. This is the total for my south region. So let me create a small tax where I want to display the total revenue only for the south region. I want to bring the south total revenue only for the south region, not the entire revenue, only for the south region. So let us select the TBL measures where I am creating all the measures under this. Yesterday we have created one measure. Today also we have created a measure. We'll start a simple measure now. So go to the home tab here. Go to the home tab. Let us go to the new measure. There's another easiest method called as quick new visual calculation, which we'll explore it in another few minutes. Let me go to the new measure. New measure. What's the name of the measure? Let us give some name as per our wish. We can give a name. I want to give a name, maybe South Region Revenue. So I clicked on the measures and what's the name of that measure? So let me give a name. Yes. Maybe South Region Revenue. South Region Revenue. One very important, one powerful measures which we use, DAX, which we use most frequently in Power BI is calculate. Why calculate? Can I say just straight away sum of revenue? But unfortunately, if I say sum of revenue, you can get the sum of revenue, but you cannot apply the filter. You cannot apply the filter. Calculate is the DAX where we can filter some option. For example, let me say this calculate, open bracket. You can see there is an option available, expression, and there is an option available called as filter 1, comma filter 2, comma filter 3, comma filter. You can apply multiple filter. Calculate is the function which is used for filtering. Calculate, what I want to calculate, revenue. But the total revenue, I believe we already used the sum x in total revenue, correct? If you are not used to sum x, you can say sum of amount, sum of sales. But already we used sum x, so no need for using sum x. Straight away type the total revenue. Total revenue, comma. So I selected calculate, open bracket. Which one I want to calculate? I want to calculate the total revenue for what? If the region is south. I think where is the region name available? Region name is available in the region table. When I type REG, it shows the region details. Under region details, I select the region name. Calculate the total revenue, comma, if that region name is equal to, I believe you know this, all the formula and function, if you are using a text characters, it should be enclosed with double quotes. All the, not only in Power BI, anything in the world, any software in the world, if you are using a text inside a formula or a function, you have to insert a double quotes. Double quotes. Let us say double quotes, south. Double quotes close, bracket close. I closed the, opened the double quotes and typed south, and I closed the double quotes here. Enter. Enter. Accept it. Now let me insert any card and I check what is my, whether it's right or wrong. I place the cursor somewhere else outside and let me put a card visual here. Once again, my card visual is hidden. So go to 3 dot and I say restore, or you can use the multi-card also. You can use that multi-row card, or a new card, that's what. The new card is multi-row card. So you can use the new card also. Let me add the card and I drag this South region revenue into the card. And I go to format your visual, call out value, and I say none. Yes. It shows only the South region details. It shows only the South region details. Any. Correct. Double quote spelling. Now let us see a small, based on this I want to create a small report. We got, just for checking, I created one table where I had region wise, and I created one more thing. I want to compare South region and North region, other regions. South region is my benchmark. So let me add one more small visual. Let us put a table. I'll insert another table. Let me take the product name. I will take the product name. Let us go to the product table, product master. In product master, let me drag the product name and bring it to columns. So all the product names are available. So we dragged and dropped the product name here, and I'll bring the total revenue here. So let us bring the total revenue. So each product wise, this is my total revenue. Overall, all the regions put together, product wise. ABC sensor is for all the product wise, all the region wise. Now I'll drag this South region revenue into this same column. First I dragged the total revenue, then we got the South region revenue. So I have inserted a table. In this table, first I inserted the total revenue, then I have inserted the South region revenue here. Total revenue for ABS sensor is 4 crore 32 lakh 70,080. Out of that, only for the South region, it's 1 crore 8 lakhs 48,000. Now, I want to know, just for an example, I want to know what is the contribution of the South region out of overall revenue. South region, what is the percentage contribution for this product name? For ABS sensor, what is the percentage of my total revenue? Let us create another simple measure. We'll see some of the complex measure also. Let me go to the TBL measure table again. Right click also. Right click. And I'll go to new measure. New measure. Right click. We'll go to new measure. Once again, we'll give a name for that measure. I'll give the name for the measure. I want the contribution of South region percentage. South region percentage. Okay, so total revenue, because already total revenue is having a sum x divided by, I'm not going to apply any filter here. If you are going to apply the filter, then we can go for a calculate here. I'm not going to apply the filter. Just I'm going to divide the total revenue with my South region revenue, or South region revenue with my total revenue. First to South, sorry. We have to say South region revenue divided by total revenue. We can convert this into percentage format also. We'll do that. Enter. So I have created a measure, a small measure. A date-wise measure will in another few minutes. So this South region percentage, I am dragging and dropping it here. Yes. ABS sensor is around 0.23 percentage out of overall total region. South region contribution is 23 percentage, 19 percentage, 18 percentage, 20 percentage.
We can change it.
Yeah, how can I change the percentages? Select that South region and go to the
Measure tool.
very good measure tools and change it to percentage format. Select that particular measure. Select the measure. Yesterday we did this. Go to the measure tools. Select it as percentage.
This table measures table we have created. Simply we created one table.
I used this normal simple table. This table.
No, not that. The table measures inside data we are
No. Yesterday I have created a separate table to store all the measures.
that table how simply is used.
Yesterday we have gone to the home tab and we have entered the data and we created a separate table to store all the measures. Dummy table. No. We'll see that. You want a percentage of grand total is very easy, sir. Don't struggle like this. There is the easiest method available, I will tell you. Not even no need to create your own measure, it automatically comes. I will tell you that. Okay. Let us work with some date. For example, same thing. I will insert another table. Let us insert a table. We have some space on the right hand side. I'm going to insert a table. And let me add some date, invoice date. I'll add some invoice date here. So let us drag the invoice date. And it shows the date, but I want the exact date here. I don't want this year, quarter, month, day. How can I get the date only here? Go the drop down arrow and make it as invoice date. It shows invoice date. And once again, let me bring the total revenue here. When total revenue, it's better to bring this under the measure table. I will bring everything under the measure table. It will be easier for me. But okay, I think yesterday we have placed the total revenue in the invoice table. So I'll bring the total revenue here. Now, what are we going to do? So 4th January, this is my revenue. 5th January, this is my revenue. 6th January, this is my revenue. Now, what I want to do, let me reduce the size of this table. It's too big. Now, what I want to do is, I want to compare with the previous day. So, compare with the previous day. Compare to 4th, what is my revenue? I want to display the next day's, previous day's revenue here. Previous day or previous month, last year. First, let us start with the previous day. In 5th January, I want to know the total revenue and what is my revenue yesterday. Similarly, 6th, I want to know what is the revenue yesterday. 7th, what is the revenue yesterday. So, I want to compare today's revenue and yesterday's revenue. I want to compare it in one column. So, let us create a small DAX for it with the date feature. With the date feature. So, yesterday's date. I want to compare it with yesterday's date, next date, last year's date, last month date. We'll do one by one. First, let us start with yesterday's date. Select the TBL measure and go to new home tab and go to the new measure here. So, I click on new measure. Let us give some name. As usual, we are going to use a calculate feature here. So, let us say this measure is for revenue last day. Revenue for last day, previous day or last previous day. So I want to compare today's revenue with the yesterday's revenue, previous day's revenue. Calculate, because I am going to apply some filter, some formula here. Calculate total revenue, comma. There is another measure available. Even you would have been aware of this measure. Date add. Date add. There are so many date functions. You can see when I say date, YTD, MTD, WTD. If time permits, we'll explore that also. So date add. Date add. Open bracket. Which date I want to add? I want to add the invoice date. No, the column. Which column you want to add? Invoice date is my column. Invoice date has to be added. You can see date add. First input is dates. Which date? Comma. Interval. What is the interval? I want the previous day's revenue. So what I can do? How can I make an interval here? -1. Very good. -1. Comma. What's the interval? You can say interval. Whether the interval will be in days, months, quarters or years. I want it in days. Interval is days. I want to subtract 1 day. If you want to subtract one last month, this month, what is same day, 4th January, I want to know December 4th, what is my revenue. Last month you want to compare, then you can go for month. We'll try that. First let us go with 1 day. So I have to select day here. Select the day. Calculate. I think it's very simple. If you understand the logic, it's very simple, very easy. Calculate the total revenue, comma, date add, and follow the syntax here. Dates, invoice date, comma, interval. Interval means number of days. And what is the number of interval and which interval, whether day, month or year. Close bracket, enter. Close bracket, I am pressing enter. And after this, drag that revenue previous day into that column area. Yes, you can see it displays the total revenue of the previous days. 5th, It shows the previous day, I think January. Even you can write a formula for this. Compared to previous day, whether we have improved or whether we have gone down, we can just subtract it and say whether negative or positive. That you can write a formula, divide it and find the percentage whether you have improved. Comma, comma, it automatically shows day. You want to show the formula?
Maximum argument count of data to be free.
Why it's not required?
The daytime function can be used somewhere to days. Or days add பண்ணனும் increase பண்ணனும் அந்த மாதிரி
If it shows this date add, you can add the date, you can subtract it. Negative, positive. I want to know what is the revenue last year and this year. I want to compare. So you can say 1 year, last year, this year. You can compare. So day you can put 1 year. Month also.
month of
Week. Quarter. Another measure. Create a measure. If you want the difference compared to yesterday and today, whether we have increased or decreased, create another measure like this. You know this, which we already did. Go to home tab again. I place the cursor on TBL measure. Go to home tab again. Whether you want to give it in a percentage and divide it, or if you want to get it in a numbers, just subtract it. Home tab. Let us go to the new measure here. I'll click on measure. This measure name is difference between the last years, last day. Difference by day. So you can subtract the revenue, total revenue minus the revenue previous day. Or you can divide it and find it in percentage wise also. If you want it in percentage, first divide the previous day divided by total revenue. What is the percentage of increase? What is the percentage of decrease? Here I am just saying whether it's a positive or negative. Our revenue was increased or our revenue was decreased. So I'll drag this difference by into the column area here. So compared to the yesterday's revenue, I think we are 2,98,000 more for January 5th. For January 6th, we have 61,000 lesser. And you can put a conditional formatting for this. If it is greater green, if it is lesser red, click on this arrow mark and go to the conditional formatting, and you can give background color, font color. If it is a positive, you can give a green. If it is a negative, you can give a red. I have added only the day like this. You can add a month, you can add a year, anything. Okay, let me add a new page. Oh my god. Let me add a new page. This is a page where we have added the DAX. Some DAX. I'll give some meaningful name. DAX 1. So let us go to the new page. Once again, I will create some. So you play with this date, month, and year. You try that. Previous day, previous month, previous year, date add. 1 month you can add 1 month. Afterwards, next month, I want to know the same. Then what is my next year's data? Previous, add 1 year, subtract 1 year. That all you explore it. I think that will be easier. Let me go to the page 1. I am going to add some report here. Let me add some report. For example, I'll add a table again. And let us take some values. Region name. Let me add the total revenue again. You're applying the conditional formatting. Okay. If you feel sometimes it's very tougher to write a DAX. For example, I want to know out of overall, or I want to find out the running total here. Or I want to know out of overall total, what is the contribution of central, what is the contribution of east, what is the contribution of north, northeast, south and west. So I want to write some formulas, but I don't know how to write a DAX. How to write a DAX? I'm not aware of how to write a DAX. Very simple. Just go to the 3 dot here. Go to the 3 dot. Under the 3 dot, there is an option called as New Visual Calculation. New Visual Calculation. There is something called as New Visual Calculation. For example, I want to find out the running total. Or you can see what he has asked. Percentage of parent, percentage of grand total. For example, as he told, I will try with the percentage of grand total. I click on percentage of grand total. And it's asking divided by what, based on what we want to calculate the percentage. We want to calculate the percentage for total revenue. Total revenue is my field name. Click on the 3 dot.
3 dot.
1 minute. New visual calculation. Automatically this window will appear. It's asking, first one is which field. I want to add the total revenue. No, I have selected percentage of 1 minute. I'll redo it. I'll do it. No worries. I'll go to back to the report. Click on 3 dot, and I gone to new visual calculation. Percentage of grand total. I click on percentage of grand total. It opens a dialog box. Which field you want to calculate the percentage? I want to calculate the percentage for total revenue. Correct? So total revenue. Collapse all. That's also, I believe so. It's total revenue. Overall total is also total revenue. Current is a total revenue. Access. I think we have did as a rows or columns. So let us say column wise or it's row wise. Should select it as rows. Change it to a percentage format. If there is no percentage, you have to change it to a percentage format. Yes. How can I change this to a percentage format? Very simple. Select this measure, or you can go to the format your visual. I can come back to my report, or you can do it here also. Come back to my report. Yes, it shows me the total revenue. It shows me the percent. This percentage I want to percentage format. Either select this, or you can go to the format your visual. Yesterday we did it. General, data format. Apply settings to what? Apply settings to percentage of grand total and make it as percentage here. Format, make it as percentage. So out of overall percentage, so central region is 7.23, east is 13.94, and north is 25.24, northeast 21.15. So if you are finding very difficult to write the DAX, there is one more option available. So you can go to 3 dot and you can say new visual calculation. So there are some predefined calculation, or you can go to custom. If you are aware of the DAX, you can go to the custom and you can write your own formulas also. Here also you can see where. It will work. Try. Any visual it will work. You can convert this into a chart. I just inserted a table. You can make this as a column chart, pie chart, bar chart, any chart also. Correct. Because the values are lesser. That's the reason I inserted a table. So please do explore it. And another is there are some quick measures also available. I have told you only a simple measure about the date. I think more measures are used on the date wise. Last year, this year, YTD, MTD. Please explore that. Month wise, I want to show the running total. Quarter wise, I want to show it. Year wise, I want to show everything. YTD, MTD. Which screen? So you want to redo the calculation here. Click this. Select this percentage of by edit calculation. There are many DAX available. Try to use all the DAX using the calculate. If you know that calculate, most of the problem will be solved. Try to use that calculate. Using calculate, you can use any type of DAX and measures. Time permits, I'll show further more DAX also. Any problem? Select this table, format, this one, format, general, data format, and select the percentage of that column name and change it to, here you can see the format is percentage. Bottom you can see format. I think we did this yesterday also. They told Power BI is very easy to use. Similarly, very easy to forget also. Right? Because all are very simple. Seems to be clicking easy. But all the easiest concept we'll forget it easily. Please do practice. Try to use some similar DAX like this. Export DAX whenever it's required. Like this, whenever you want to do some calculation, last month, this month, when you want to do a calculation, try to use the DAX. Otherwise, try to use a normal formulas in Power Query itself. If you want to add two columns, if you want to subtract a column, yesterday we did it, start date, end date, that you can go with the Power Query itself. When you want to do some calculations like this, try to use some DAX. I will share you the list of DAX available in Power BI with the course material as a PDF format. That I will share. Okay, time is very short. Only one thing I thought of exploring and I thought of teaching, that is about the Power BI gateway. Unfortunately, Power BI gateway is slowing down my system speed. That's why I'm not able to explore that. Probably Power BI gateway, I'll share you some video for your future purpose. This video, as usual, I'll publish it today. Afternoon video is already published. It's available in online YouTube. So this video, I'll try to publish it tonight or tomorrow morning maximum. Try to explore it. Come with more questions, doubts, and queries, because you have to do your post-test and feedback also. Yesterday or in the training, I would have given that card. Came for the first level of Excel training, then I would have given that card. MS Office Mate. Yes, MS Office Mate. Microsoft MS Office, classmate, roommate, mate, MATE. The post-test. You have to leave. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Keep practicing. All the best.